Hi friends, and welcome back for a brand new video. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Nolwenn, I'm 25, French and autistic. As part of my specific interests as an autistic person, I mainly love the color pink, cats, and I also am a major fan of the Long Tomb series and also Madoka Magica. Funnily enough, as I'm recording this video, we're the 27th of September 2025, and it actually marks the first anniversary since my official diagnosis in September 2024. So yeah, this is an anniversary for me. This is so cool, like, yeah! Autism! So yeah, as I've said before, I am a major fan of Madoka Magica and I tend to collect a lot of stuff. Pins, fan art, figurines, mangas, etc, etc. And one thing I've always wanted to get is a replica of the Soul Gems, because they're basically the symbol of magical girls, and I've been searching for a few years on the web where to get high quality, reproductions of those soul gems. The thing is, outside of Japan, well, there isn't a lot of merch regarding Madoka Magica, and in France it's slowly coming back, but yeah, it's a desert, guys. It's an adventure to try and find Madoka Magica merch. It's hard being a fan and having this little merch. It's the same thing with the Long Tomb series. We barely have any merch and it's driving me insane. Well, I get to support small artists. It's not that bad. I mean, it's cool. But still, I want merch. I want official merch. And it's difficult, especially since, well, the original anime came out in 2011. And then 2 movies were made to recap the anime. In 2012, it was Beginnings and Eternal. They're summarizing the anime. And then a movie called Rebellion came out in 2013, which is the direct sequel to both the movies and the main series. I've personally watched the main series. I've watched Rebellion, and regarding the movies that recap the main series, I watched Beginnings, but I have yet to watch Eternal, and so far I think it's better if you watch the main anime. It's 12 episodes, because yes, the movies are prettier, honestly, they're beautiful, but they are lacking some scenes which I think are very important regarding the story, and yeah, it's a shame to me. It's a shame. They could have made something really great, but it doesn't matter. Because Rebellion, even though it's a movie, there is no anime with episodes. It's just a movie. Rebellion is a masterpiece. But as I said, it came out almost 13 years ago. So yeah, finding merch now about this movie and, well, basically the whole series is difficult. But there is something that's happening, and I will be insufferable. We have a new movie coming out in February 2026. 13 years after Rebellion. That movie is, well, Perdiz no Kaiten, and it's the direct sequel to Rebellion. We've been waiting 13 years to get this movie. It was driving me insane, and now that I know we have some sort of release date, once it comes out, I will be the most annoying bitch in the world, okay? I am not sorry, I will not be apologizing. This is not a threat, it's just a warning. But let's go back on our soul gems, because as I've said, I've been looking for replicas, proper replicas, all over the years, and well, so far I haven't been very successful, because, well, some soul gems are handmade by smaller artists, but they don't have the same feeling as the replicas that were made during the release, especially of Beginning, Eternals, and Rebellion. And, well, most of the merch from back then no longer is being produced, even though we have some new merch slowly coming out, but there are more figurines or art, things like that. I just kind of gave up, because the replicas that were made, for instance, some that were lighting up, which are beautiful, by the way. I've seen some artists making those, which are very pretty, lighting up, but it was like 40 euros, the soul gem. And, well, I wanted to get the Holy Quintet, so 5 soul gems, and it's kinda too expensive. So I thought, yeah, maybe I'll wait for Walpurgis no Kaiten to get released and see what kind of merch they have. But hey, life is nice and it wants to feed my autism. So something happened. To satiate my hunger regarding Madoka Magica, I joined Facebook groups to talk about it, see what the fans have to say, stuff like that. The same thing happened with the Locked Tomb series. I joined a super duper group on Facebook, and honestly, it genuinely helps. Like, I'm like, wow, I'm amongst people who are like me and love the series. I can yap about it for hours and hours and hours on end, and they won't get bored because that's what they're here for. Amazing. And so in this group, people share their opinions, they talk about Magia Etc. because, well, I've been playing that game. I love this so much. Some people hate it, but I personally love it. I'm really glad because we didn't have access to Magia Record back then in France. So yeah, I'm just really happy about it. But anyway, they share the figurines that they get, events that they go to if they live in Japan. And they also share, you know, some merch that they get. And last week, a person shared something really nice, which was a soul gem. I think it was Madoka's, a replica of Madoka's soul gem. And it was a bit bigger. It wasn't, you know, the regular sized soul gem, which are roughly that size. They're very small. And it was really nice, and it was made bigger because it was supposed to be a lamp, which I thought was really cute. So I got curious and I used Google Lens to research a bit that merch, because sometimes, even though you're looking for merch, it doesn't pop up as you research it. So I thought, yeah, that's a new way to find new merch. I just got curious. I wasn't looking to buy the soul gems as lamps because, well, I really genuinely just want the replicas. And I did some research, and oh man, when I say I found a gold mine, I am not joking. I ended up on a Japanese, you know, reselling website, and there was so much merch I never heard of, and God knows I've been searching for a lot of merch because I get joy from buying merch, okay? It feeds my autism, it enables me, so yeah, that's how I get joy. But I found a lot of stuff regarding soul gems, and especially merch that came out right after the movie Rebellion in 2014. This merch itself isn't being produced anymore, but there are a lot of resellers. And I discovered something absolutely amazing, something absolutely extraordinary. A set of soul gems was released after the movie Rebellion. And I got it. So this absolutely adorable looking set contains all of the soul gems that are available and seen throughout the movie, including the ones that you see at the end of the movie. Those sets, since they are being resold, they are expensive. The ones that I've seen, they were around 200 to 300 euros, just the set, without the shipping fees, without the taxes and anything. But I got lucky. This is something I'm usually very lucky when it comes to buying merch, meaning that things that are usually sold at a very high price, I tend to have them at a lower price. For instance, I have those limited edition Illumicrate editions of the Locked Tomb series, the first 3 volumes. They're signed by the author and everything, and I got them around 100 euros less expensive than what the reselling market was, well, trying to sell. And the same thing happened to me with this beautiful set. I didn't pay 200 euros, I didn't pay 300 euros because, honestly, for soul gems, that was expensive. Like, I don't mind spending money on the things that I love, but still, it hurts. Especially in the France of Macron. No, I don't have that kind of budget. But yeah, I found it at 97 euros. 97. That's insane how lucky I am. So as I said, I found it last week. And of course I snapped. Like, I had my credit card, my debit card actually, between my hands, and I was like, this is coming home. Especially since apparently the set is complete and it's illuminating. Like, literally the soul gems can glow. So this is official merch. I just went crazy, and even the box This is absolutely stunning. Just the box, I'm going to keep it because it's incredible. It's insane how beautiful it is. And yeah, in 7 days only, I received the package. 7 days coming straight from Japan, which this is insane. In total, with the shipping fees and the taxes, it did cost me around 160 euros. This is expensive, I completely agree with you, but in any case, it's still less expensive than some of the sets, just the sets that I've seen online. So this is crazy, and I'm really glad. And now I'm going to open it with you and see how those soul gems are doing, because, well, the reseller had great reviews, it came out very fast, it was really nicely wrapped and everything. So even the box, like, it genuinely looks like it hasn't been opened. You can only see it because there is the scotch over there that was, you know, cut, but the box is in pristine condition, and even the scotch on the other side, it hasn't been touched. So yeah, we're going to see that together. I'm genuinely happy. You have no idea how much joy this is bringing me. Oh man. Oh, they're so pretty. This is so stunning. And just in case you're wondering, this little part right here, it's normal that it's like this because, well, the soul gems can technically be opened because there is a mechanism to, you know, to light them up. And this soul gem that you can see right here, well, there are two versions, well, this one and this little part, so you can change them or however you like, however you want to present them. So it's so cool. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say because they're just like this. They're so stunning. I know since it's a second-hand set, maybe not everything is going to be lighting up, but honestly, I don't care. All I wanted mainly was the replicas, and even just like this, they are so beautiful. And having the Rebellion ones, it's just such a nice bonus because I wanted mainly the Holy Quintet, but having the Rebellion ones, this is so cool. This is such an amazing set, and now I have to open it up. Give me a second. This is insane, like, look. This is genuinely my autism dream, like, this is the perfect gift for my autism diagnosis, you know, anniversary. They're so beautiful. Like, I'm checking them out, and honestly, none of them seem to be damaged. So I'm going to... Okay, sorry. They're not damaged at all on the outside, but I just noticed details on one of the soul gems. I'm shocked they added those details, but... Oh, this is so cool. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm going to check if those are, you know, functioning regarding the lightning. As I said, it's not my main priority, honestly. I'm just really satisfied with the soul gems as they are. But if they can light up, it can be really nice, so let's check them out.
2 hours later.
They function. They're lit up. They're so beautiful like that. Like, I love them, just the simple replicas, but oh, they're so pretty. The only one that sadly doesn't seem to be functioning is the Homoraran, which I've tried to light it up. Sometimes it glows a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be holding on, so sadly this one doesn't work, but honestly, I don't care. The rest of the set is absolutely stunning, perfectly functioning. I'm going to turn them off because I won't leave them, you know, lightning like that. But at the same time, it kind of makes me laugh because, well, it fits the character. Like, I mean, Homer's light is long gone, so yeah, it's fitting to me. So you've seen this one, that's from Rebellion, is also lightening up, but there is this one. And this one, it does something absolutely insane. Just let me show you. Just like in the movie. This is insane. This is insane, and I love it so much. This is such a cool detail. Like they could have just made some lights like the others. No, they had to make sure it really was detailed like in the movie, and I love it so much. This is absolutely amazing. I'm really the details that I was mentioning earlier. I won't say much because if you haven't seen Rebellion, this would be a major spoiler, so I will shut up. I will not say anything, but I strongly recommend that you watch the anime first, the 12 episodes. If you want to watch the movies, you can, because honestly, some scenes are absolutely stunning. You can, but yeah, I don't think they're necessary to be able to comprehend the series. And then please watch Rebellion. If you can, please watch Rebellion. This movie is a masterpiece, and thinking about how many trailers we've seen for Walpurgis no Kaiten, those trailers, by the way, I need to talk about them because they kept being released, sporadically, and every time I was at work, I would see that a new trailer had been released. I was like, okay, time to take a break. I would just run off the office, go into the bathroom and check the trailer because I needed to see it. And now I'm just so hyped for that movie. I won't say anything more, just Homura did nothing wrong, and I will die on that hill. So yeah, here are my daughters. I am genuinely very happy with this purchase because, as I've said, I've been looking for replicas for years now, and I have them. I'm really happy about those soul gems. I'm really, really, really glad, but I keep thinking, like, they're the original magical girls, Does this mean there are 5 girls in Japan who are lifeless now because I've taken away their soul gems? Just kidding, but in all seriousness, that was a purchase that I made impulsively. I do not regret it because the price was so much lower. And, well, only the Homura one isn't lighting up, but when I opened up those soul gems to check if they were okay, because I used the notice, which is somewhere around here. Well, it's in Japanese, but they had, drawings to explain how to open them up and allow you to light them up, and some of those had never been used. Like there was still some sort of plastic thingy that was protecting the system. Well, Homura's one did have it removed. I think Mami's one, Sayaka's one, and Madoka's one didn't have them removed, and also this soul gem didn't have it removed. So most of those are actually brand new, which it's amazing. I'm genuinely very, very glad because now I have some stunning soul gems that I'm going to be putting in my bookshelves. I have no idea if you can see it, but I have some sort of Madoka Magica shrine in my bookshelves, and, well, it has expanded so much that it doesn't fit, in this little part of my bookshelves. I have also a, trading card game, Madoka Magica themed, that's up there. I made a video unboxing those cards. It was really cool. Like, I don't think I will be buying any more displays. But I'm gonna just buy some cards that I want to get, and I will call it a day. But still, it's part of my shrine, and as you can see, my shrine, well, it's crowded. So, will I be leaving the soul gems like that? Away from the rest? For now, yes. But in the future, once I receive 2 decorative items from my bookshelves, I'm going to reorganize everything because I had a lot of brand new books, and I want to rearrange everything so my favorites, aka Madoka Magica and the Locktomb series, can get a proper space to be adored. And once I start rearranging my bookshelves, I'm going to film the process because I always like, when people are just deciding to tidy their bookshelves or rearrange them. It's just so cool, like, seeing how beautiful the bookshelves become. Like, I'm already so proud of my bookshelves. Every day I'm just like, wow, I have amazing bookshelves. But I know it can get even better. And with the 2 items that are coming soon, hopefully. One of them will be almost ready, and the other I'm going to require a bit more time, but I want it done. And once it is done, I will be able to add this to my bookshelves, and they're going to be even prettier. This is a joy for me, like seeing my bookshelves, seeing how it reflects me, because you're going to see my specific interests, you're going to see the colors, you're going to see everything. And to me, those bookshelves, they're representation, a perfect representation of who I am. So yeah, it's important to me that my bookshelves are filled to the brim with trinkets, with decorations, things that I like. So this is the perfect addition. I'm going to turn them off, of course, because I don't want them to be lightening up like this and then just be losing battery or something. Like, this is just a nice touch, a lovely touch, really. I am enjoying this. But yeah, it wasn't the main reason why I bought them. This is like the nice little bonus. But yeah, those are so beautiful, and I will be also keeping the box, as I've said earlier, because the box is just so pretty and in perfect state. I'm really impressed because it was wrapped in bubble paper, you know, the wrapping paper, and also another box, and then another box, which it's a lot of waste, but at the same time my products arrived in perfect condition, so I'm really glad. But yeah, so it's a short video. I just wanted to unbox those with you because those are my pride and joy, and I can't wait to be able to rearrange my bookshelves to give them a proper place. I know they're going to be displayed somewhere around here in the meantime, but yeah, this is a major step for me. Like, I know I want merch from Madoka Magica, but right now it genuinely makes me feel calmer. I'm like, okay, I have what I truly wanted, which is the replicas of those soul gems. So thank you so much if you've watched this video till the end. I know it's silly, just an unboxing, just an autistic girl being very happy about a little toys, because it is branded as toys. Like, genuinely, it's like I went to Jouet Club and I got myself some Legos. It's not Legos, but you get the idea. It's branded as toys, and I'm just so happy. Now I feel like, I won't say my life is complete, but I've completed a really good goal, so life is worth living, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are a collector of Madoka Magica merch, let me know. I'm always interested in seeing what the collectors have. Not necessarily because I want to buy the same stuff, but just like seeing how many small artists have things that are absolutely stunning. I mean, regarding pins, I have seen pins of Madoka Magica insane. I mean, I have my own pins which are insane as well. It was made by Genda Kiwi. Those are so beautiful, and if you want to see them in more details, I have a short on my YouTube channel and the same thing on my TikTok account, where I'm showing basically all the merch that I had until I got, well, those soul gems. They're not included, of course, because, well, it was filmed before, but yeah, they're the pinnacle of my collection. Maybe something else will come out and I will be like, oh my god, I need this, but right now I am very content. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. You can tell me about the merch you have or the merch you'd like to have, or how you anticipate, well, Purgis no Kaiten, because I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it because I am obsessed, okay? I've said it, it's one of my specific interests. I think about Madoka Magica every single day. I think about it every day. So yeah, please comment, share with a friend. As I've said, subscribe. I'm probably going to be repeating stuff because, well, autistic burnout is not a joke. I have a very short-term memory right now. So yeah, just forgive me for that. In the meantime, I'm going to be turning off my soul gems and displaying them somewhere respectable because, well, it's not because I can't rearrange my bookshelves now that they need to be stuffed away in the box. I refuse to do that. But yeah, take care of yourself and I'll be seeing you around.